we're going to begin with that big question before the Supreme Court. Are presidents above the law? All of it stemming, of course, from former President Donald Trump's claim that, yes, he should have immunity for any crimes he may have committed while in office. It's a case that will affect him, but also every future president of the United States. Jan Crawford was in the court for the argument. She joins us now. Jan, good morning. I heard one of the justices say this is a decision for the ages. What happened there?
Yeah, I mean, they repeatedly, Tony, emphasized that this case is going to go well beyond Donald Trump. And, you know, in today's kind of toxic political environment, the idea of this tit for tat was a real concern for the justices. During Thursday's unprecedented arguments, Supreme Court justices emphasized the lasting impact of their upcoming ruling on presidential immunity.
This case has huge implications for the presidency, for the future of the presidency, for the future of the country.
From outside former President Trump's current New York trial, the first of 4 criminal cases against him, he repeated his claim for absolute immunity from prosecution for official acts during his tenure in office, including efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election.
A president has to have immunity, or you don't have a president.
But that sweeping argument of absolute immunity is one the justices, both liberal and conservative, seem poised to reject.
I am concerned about future uses of the criminal law to target political opponents.
If there's no threat of criminal prosecution, what prevents the president from just doing whatever he wants?
The framers did not put an immunity clause into the Constitution. Wasn't the whole point that the president was not a monarch and the president was not supposed to be above the law?
While they pose hypothetical examples about the scope.
If the president decides that his rival is a corrupt person and he orders the military or orders someone to assassinate him, is that within his official acts that for which he can get immunity?
It would depend on the hypothetical, but we can see that could well be an official act.
It could.
The justices appear to be focused on a middle ground where presidents may have some immunity for official acts. But that raises this question, as Justice Clarence Thomas asked at the very beginning of the argument.
How exactly would we determine what an official act is?
Now, that's a hard question, and I don't think we're going to have a decision before the end of June. And depending on what that decision is, it is not at all clear Special Counsel Jack Smith will have enough time to start a trial before the election. Vlad?
All right, to be continued. Jan, thank you very much.